job is highly stressful, handling customer complaints day in and day out. I have a brother who is married, but he keeps calling me to complain about his kids, his wife, even his dog.
If they can understand that you are still in a state of grief, you're still trying to process what happened.
All right, and our next one is from Joy, Julian Joy. And she says, I am 50 years old, single, and have lived with my mother all my life. She passed away 3 years ago due to COVID, and I'm still grieving and struggling to process this tremendous loss. I'm sorry, Joy.
Oh, yeah.
I work as a customer relations representative, and my job is highly stressful, handling customer complaints day in and day out. I have a brother who is married, but he keeps calling me to complain about his kids, his wife, even his dog, and a good friend who is having some marital problems, and I'm the only one she can talk to about it. It seems that everywhere I turn, people are venting out their life frustrations on me, and it's taking a toll on my mental health. I don't know how to tell these people that I love to leave me alone. I have not been able to process my mother's death, and I find myself missing her every day. She used to be the one who gives me some comfort when I am not feeling like myself, but I don't have that anymore. Lately, I've been thinking about my current situation, and I'm afraid that I would die alone. I have not dated anyone since my last boyfriend over 20 years ago. I don't know how to start dating again or how to meet other people, especially at my age. I feel lonely and depleted. I hope you can help me.
Yeah, that's sad.
I'm sorry, Joy. I'm sorry that you're having this much trouble.
Yeah.
But, taking care of mental health is really important.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
listening to their problems isn't helping you try to deal with your own grief, and they just don't understand that you're not grieving the same way that they are. That was the person that was the main person in your life, where they have families and children that they're responsible for, and all you have is no one at this point. And if they can understand that you are still in a state of grief, you're still trying to process what happened, you're still trying to figure out what plans to make for the future. I know it's difficult. In my own experience, when my parents passed, I was able to deal with it much easier than my sister, who was divorced and didn't have a husband to lean on, and she had 2 young kids at the time. So I totally understand what you're going through. Basically, you just have to tell them the truth. Tell them what you're going through. Tell them that you're having these troubles processing it, and by dealing with their problems, it's not helping you, it's just aggravating the situation. You have to be honest with them and open and let them realize that you're in pain and you're hurting and you need their support, and they should be there for you. And if the only thing you can think of to have them help you is to let them give you time, you need to let them know that.
Yeah, I think, Joy, you need to, I don't know what your financial situation is, but if you can try and get a break, maybe, go somewhere by yourself if you need to. I don't know if you wanted to bring a friend with you. Like you said, your friend is also weighing you down, so you may want to go out of town by yourself if that's possible, and even for just 5 days, and turn your phone off.
Yeah.
turn your phone off. Tell them so they're not worried about you. Tell them I'm going out of town for 5 days, 7 days, however long you need or however long you can afford. And it doesn't necessarily have to be very far away. It can be like, the next town or the next state over, somewhere you can drive so it's not.
It's just a change of environment,
Yes.
change of scenery.
Yes.
So you can get your thoughts.
Yeah, get yourself out of the activities that you go through every single day, because that can also be very monotonous sometimes, and you just feel like, okay, I'm trapped where I'm at right now. And that's not necessarily true. So if you get out of town, even just by yourself, you will have a space just for you to process your grief, to process whatever emotions that is you are feeling right now, and just feel it. Sometimes feeling the pain actually makes you feel more alive. But you tell your friends, tell your brother that you are leaving out of town, and they may not be able to contact you until you are back. And turn off that phone. Turn off that phone unless you wanted to talk to them. Just check in on them every night to let them know that you're okay, that you are, enjoying yourself or whatever, or text them. You don't necessarily have to call them if you don't want to.
Right.
Just send them a text. That way they're not worried about you. But I think what you need right now is a change of pace, a change of environment. And if your financial situation is not allowing you to have a break at work, or is not allowing you to go out of town or stay at a hotel or anything like that, just simply turn off your phone. Tell them that I am having a break. I am not going to be on my phone. You won't be able to call me for X amount of days. I just wanted to be by myself. I'm okay. Just assure them that you're okay. You just wanted to, process the emotions that you're having, process the grief that you're having, that you were not able to properly do so since your mother died. And they'll be able to understand that. But you need to prioritize yourself, prioritize your mental health at this point, and just be away for a while.
Yeah. You need to break the cycle, that the habit, whatever, that you're experiencing on a daily basis with something different, and that'll give your brain something else to try to deal with. Yeah. Right now, you're basically letting yourself have a time to grieve, time to help your brother, time to help your friend, and that's not working for you, obviously, and I understand why that would be a problem. Also, you could look into support groups. There's a lot of support for people without partners or parents without partners, and a lot of those people are probably within your age range.
Yeah, actually, if you can find a retreat.
Yeah, a retreat would be good.
If you can find a retreat for women, well, most of the retreats are women. Most of the retreats are usually yoga. If you're not into that, there are other retreats out there. Usually they're in Arizona.
Yeah.
And they're not really that expensive. Sometimes it's like $700 to $1,200 for 5 days. And it already includes the lodging and all the activities. I'm not sure if it includes the food, but it's not really that expensive. So I hope you can do something like that. But if not, like I said, you can even take a break. You know what I do sometimes to clear out my mind? I go on nature walks.
Yeah.
You can go into forested or gardens, just go into gardens with a lot of trees. Just be in nature for a little bit, even for like a whole day. It makes a whole lot of difference.
Oh, yeah.
To just be out in nature where you can feel the wind and the trees and the sky and all of that. It does wonder for mental health.
Yeah, and also I know you want to be alone, but you need to socialize with other people, that will help you too. And you could join a crafts group or take lessons somewhere. A lot of the hobby stores and woodworking stores, if you're into that, have classes. Home Depot has classes. Michael's has classes.
That's actually a good idea. Home Depot. Then maybe you can find someone there, because she also said that she's worried that she might end up dying alone because she hasn't dated in a while. So, taking up a new hobby and attending classes with, mixed students, not just women, it would, definitely help trying to find or introduce yourself to other people.
Yeah, a lot of community colleges have programs that aren't necessarily for a degree or something, that are just for fun. Whether it's dancing, which is a good way to meet people.
Ballroom dancing.
Yeah, ballroom dancing. Join a gym if you're not in a gym. The physical condition changing will help you feel better about yourself, and will also also reduce the fatigue and the stress that you're experiencing. So you've actually got a lot to do, but the main thing is just change the state of what's going on right now.
Yeah, to remove yourself from what's weighing you down. And give yourself a break and a change of pace.
Yeah.
Really, it does wonders.
Yeah.
All right, Joy. Joy, thank you so much for sending in your problem, and I hope that we were able to give you some ideas on what to do and how to move forward with your situation right now. I know what you're going through, and I know it's not easy, but you know what? Take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and prioritize yourself for a change.
Yes.
All right?
Good luck.
Thanks, Joyce. Best of luck to you, and all the best. I wish you all the best.
On the next episode of Clear Echoes,
I grew up with an abusive father who would beat up my mother when he's drunk. I'm so sorry, Carrie.
And I'm sure you've made neural associations regarding alcohol and violence.
It seems to me like you are suffering from PTSD. From what you have experienced with your father.